All right, y'all. It is your girl, Queen B, coming back to y'all with yet another Benny Johnson reaction. Now, for those who don't know, I did do a video on the United Healthcare, the guy that CEO that got gunned down, by a suspect that we did not know at the time. And I actually did the video on Officer Tatum because, he's an officer and he had a great informative breakdown of the possibles of what could have happened and what took place. So now we have an update. It said that this suspect was in McDonald's and had, multiple fake IDs. So what we're going to do is, y'all, we finna get into it. It says assassin of healthcare CEO caught at McDonald's, manifesto and ghost gun. Who is that Luigi? Hopefully I said the name right. I will screw up a name, y'all, so forgive me. But we finna dive into the video. Let's find out what happened. Now, I did see an update that they found a backpack in the park in which he rode, and a few other things that was inside that backpack. So let's dive into the video, y'all.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. In the single most chilling on-camera execution in modern American history, healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was murdered in the streets of New York last week. A mysterious man with a backpack and a suppressor and a handgun shot dead the CEO and then vanished. Nobody knows where he went. Some photos circulated online, but nobody could get an ID. And now, apparently, at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania, the suspect has been caught. Ladies and gentlemen, this story just keeps getting stranger. It's a photo from inside of a cop car. Suspected CEO shooter Luigi Mangione was caught in Altoona McDonald's. Apparently, a McDonald's worker recognized him and called the police because they saw his ID. What the hell is going on here? A man detained by police in Pennsylvania in connection with the shock slaying of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson has been identified as Luigi Mangione. What do we know about him? Mangione is 26. He's an anti-capitalist Ivy League graduate. According to New York Times, he was taken into custody after a McDonald's employee in Pennsylvania, 100 miles east of Pittsburgh. So I guess he didn't get really far. I mean, you'd think this guy would be in Mexico by now. He didn't get far. He was eating in public at a McDonald's, recognized him as the gunman, which is crazy because all we had were like pretty obstructed photos of the perpetrator's face, the killer's face. He reportedly had a 3D printed ghost gun similar to that used in the morning murder, along with a gun silencer, manifesto, and 4 fake IDs when he was nabbed by the cops. Mangione had been arrested on firearms charge, has not been charged with murder yet. Holy smokes. Okay, so here we go. This guy has active social media profiles. I guess he does love Lion King. Here he is with a Lion King Happy Meal. Here he is hiking. Luigi Mangione, person of interest in the fatal shooting, 26-year-old, is from Towson, Maryland. Anti-capitalist former Ivy League student, valedictorian of his high school, one of the most elite high schools in the world. The man has ties to San Francisco. He used to live in Honolulu, Hawaii. Cops confirmed. He's not been charged yet with the death. Members of the police department arrested him on firearms charges at a McDonald's. At this time, he's believed to be the person of interest. Of course, there are rules about you have to charge him first. Do your investigation. He does not have a criminal history. Was not on their radar until his arrest in Pennsylvania. And they found him with what seems to be the murder weapon. For the 3D printed ghost gun and silencer, this is what New York law enforcement have confirmed. The gun found on Luigi Mangione, a person of interest, appears to be a ghost gun, may have been 3D printed. Okay. This is wild. He went to Gilman School in Baltimore, graduated in 2016. He went to Penn in the Ivy League. He wrote an anti-capitalist manifesto, which might lead to him going after healthcare CEO. Many people really don't like the healthcare industry and how it operates. NYPD commissioner told a press conference that he had been acting suspiciously in the McDonald's. The suspect was in the McDonald's and he was recognized by an employee. He called local police. He was carrying multiple fraudulent IDs as well as a U.S. passport. Holy smokes. Okay. So we have, done some looking, and it seems like he does have currently active accounts on Facebook and on X. This anti-capitalist activist, I guess you could say. I don't really know. This is his X profile. Supposedly, you can see here that there are, pins in what looks to be his neck, spine, back, lower back. Is this some type of health problem? Right? This is in the profile, on his X profile. This is some type of health issue where he broke his back. And he seems pretty active. Maybe he broke his back in some type of accident. I'm just pure speculation here. But this is in his cover image on his profile. So you would assume that there was maybe some medical issue. Maybe he got screwed over by his insurance company. I'm not sure. If you swipe through his profile, you'll see the likes of Andrew Huberman, Peter Thiel. There are some people that we know. Mike Benz is in here. Mike Benz making a joke here. And Mike Benz having to, he's regular on our program, having to respond here. Everybody is telling me that the United Healthcare assassin was retweeting me, but I really don't think he was radicalized by this video of a purple dildo. I condemn acts of violence. Obviously, we do as well. Everything I found out about Luigi Mangione, a thread of Ivy League student. So you can see here some of the photos. You see, here he is there with, I don't know, maybe some guys that is in his fraternity, right? Here's his profile. He retweeted stuff about anxiety in childhood. The GitHub account links a Facebook account for an app for a studio, article showing that he was a valedictorian. Article from Penn Today citing Luigi Mangione. Student club highlights interdisciplinary art of making video games. Another article about video game creation. So he designed video games. Who is Luigi Mangione? This is all I found. An avid reader, 295 books listed on his Goodreads. Academically, he holds both a master's and bachelor's degree in computer science from the University of Pennsylvania. Additionally, he gained recognition as a valedictorian of his school. Is like a high-achieving student. It's like a very accomplished student, like by every measure, like a very accomplished person.
Right.
Alleged CEO shooter.
Wow.
Pinned tweet is talking about giving a senior speech. Today, I will be talking to you about the future, about topics ranging from conscious artificial intelligence to human immortality. Likely, you'll dismiss this pretty quickly as uninteresting, as a science fiction. So there you go. This is pinned tweet. Maybe he's a futurist. The most recent retweet.
Figure out. I'm just confused. What led him? If this is the guy, because from notebook, master's, bachelor, you got all this stuff going. I'm just trying to figure out why. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we can get that answer. Because it's just with all of this on here. If this is the guy, it had to be something really serious, because I know that they were saying that, some people were, having these insurance and then getting denied claims and stuff like that for when they would go, to the doctor's office and things like that. So I'm just, this is crazy. Like literally crazy. Let's get into it.
But everyone's saying that he's anti-capitalist based on a manifesto. He went to prep school, and here's sort of his work. It's an intern at a gaming company, I guess. App Roar Studios. So the New York PD, New York Police Department Commissioner, has said that this person's been taken into custody. He's described as a tech whiz. His anti-capitalist shared quotes online from Unabomber Ted Kaczynski. Imagine a society that subjects people to conditions that make them terribly unhappy and gives them drugs to take away the unhappiness. Okay, so he quotes the old Kaczynski manifesto. It's been public for decades. Mangione studied at the University of Pennsylvania in Valedictorian, yes. And his profile on X is still active. He despised the legacy media. He didn't send out any posts regarding the election. But there you go.
That's crazy.
An elderly person inside of a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, is the one who nabbed him with allegedly the ghost gun that he had been carrying. Allegedly. Because this is all we know right now.
Yeah. We're
going to have to wait for the guy to be charged. I mean,
that part
all on camera here, and to confess, to the murderer, and then it seems like he's in good health, right? He had a successful run from the law. This murder happened 5 days ago.
Is officially calling the man that was picked up at McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, a, quote, suspect in the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. AP has confirmed, per their sources, that writings critical of the insurance industry were found in the possession of the person being questioned. And while we have not yet confirmed this, the New York Times, and again, this is the New York Times reporting that the suspect's name is Luigi Mangione, 26 years old. According to the NYPD, the suspect traveled from Atlanta to New York City and then took a bus out of town and was the suspect that's in custody now. We don't know for sure if it's the same person as is wanted in the murder of Brian Thompson, but the suspect was picked up at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. More on this as the developments come in. Now this.
So there we go.
Well,
that's what we know right now. I mean, although everything does seem to match. So highly intelligent. Sometimes these killers are highly intelligent and they're able to, get sort of lost. They have a brain collapse, right? And they're able to get completely lost. As we've always said, we condone zero violence. There's a lot of people who make us angry in the corporate world and the political world. The way to work out that anger and the way to solve it is through peaceful means and through the vectors and pressure release valves in society, like the 2024 election, like good appointments to Trump's cabinet, like running for office, yourself, right? Donating to causes. And you can see the real world positive effects of doing things that way. If you hate the healthcare industry, there are peaceful ways to change it. And I think a lot of great improvements are going to happen in the coming years.
Yeah.
But this is the wrong way that this happens. And it happens when people have psychotic breaks, right? So I guess he has a manifesto. I guess we'll be hearing more from this. This is what we know. I
definitely like to keep updated on this.
The suspect who may have committed the single greatest, the single most brazen assassination in modern American history. Okay.
Wow.
That's breaking news. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe for more.
Yep. Y'all, so it has been one crazy ride. It's been one crazy ride. Ooh. Yes, it has been one heck of a ride, y'all. What is going on in this world today? Well, we are seeing it. We are seeing a lot. It's just crazy. We got to get more on this story because, very intelligent young man. I'm not sure. I'm lost for words right now. We just gotta wait and see. What are y'all thoughts? Do y'all think they got the right person? I guess only time will tell. Let's drop it up in the comment section, y'all. What are y'all thoughts on this? I know some of y'all have been, following the story. Some of y'all may have been following a little more detail to detail. So What's y'all thoughts on this? Let's try to chat up in the comment section. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Let's talk, cause we just gonna have to follow this story, y'all. We're gonna have to follow this story. Until the next reaction, your girl is out.